Remember to leave your top 5 favorite games in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this latest new video to my channel. Expect to see a video every single day starting now. So, here's the start to a wonderful adventure.
Hey guys, updated 8 seconds ago here, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about my gaming collection, my gaming list. I wrote down a whole list of games that I have for every single console that I own, and altogether I own about 230 games. And instead of just randomly putting up a video here and there of different game that I would like to play or think that you guys would like to see, I thought that we'd sit down, go through the list together, see what you guys like and your thoughts on it. So, the first system we're going to be going through first is the original Game Boy. And for the original Game Boy, I have Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Silver, and Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow is the first original Kanto region. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm going to be doing those too soon. I might be doing them soon, but what I was planning to do with the Pokemon is play all the way through Pokemon Red and Blue, all the way in the right order that they came out in to Pokemon X and Y. So, what I want you, the fans, to do is write in the comment section below your top 5 picks out of all the games I'm about to list off. But don't put Pokemon in there, because Pokemon is going to be a series, so just exclude the Pokemons. For Game Boy, we also have Super Mario Land. Never really played Mario games too much growing up. The only Mario games I ever really played was Super Mario Sunshine and, like, Mario in Super Smash Bros. I also have Tetris for it. Everybody loves Tetris, right? Yeah. But if you want to see Tetris, I'll do Tetris. And for Hanukkah, I got Wario Land 3, which is actually right here in the game cartridge. And all these games, by the way, are actually like the cartridges and the discs. I don't do any of the emulator stuff anymore. So, Wario Land 3 is an option. I used to play that game so much as a kid. I loved that game. That back then, if you would have asked me, that would have been my favorite Game Boy game. And finally, for the Game Boy, Yoshi. Just plain old Yoshi. The way it works is, it's like a puzzle game where you have to match eggs, you have to, like, match things. It's a puzzle game. It's not like Yoshi's Island or anything. The next console that we have is the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance it's a pretty good system, and for it I have Monster Rancher Advance. If anyone remembers Monster Rancher, it was kind of like Pokemon and Digimon, but the monsters came out of your game discs. I have the Pac-Man collection, which came with the Game Boy Advance that I bought, and it's pretty good, it's pretty okay. That will probably just be like a Let's Look At or something, because there's no way you can do a Let's Play on Pac-Man. But yeah, and all these games, all these old school games are going to be played on the actual systems. Like, I'm not emulating them or anything, so. And finally for the Game Boy Advance, we have Super Mario Advance, which is actually right here. It's Super Mario Advance 2 Super Mario World. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. That's another game I never really played too much, but I did have it as a kid, and I remember you get to ride Yoshi, you get to collect the Yoshi tokens and coins. The next system that we have up is the Nintendo DS. For that, I have Dika Sports DS, which is that sports game where you use dual styluses. I've never actually played it, never tried it, it's not mine, but I could play it if you guys want me to. Also have Harvest Moon for the DS, Grand Bazaar, where it's kind of like you run your farm like every other Animal Crossing, but you go every Sunday. It's basically like a flea market. It's a pretty cool game. I like that game quite a bit. We have New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, so that's kind of just like a more modern, more better looking game than, say, like Super Mario World 2, because all the Mario games are basically like the same game, just something changed about it. I have Pokemon Black 2, Pokemon Pearl, but once again, the Pokemons are just, and Pokemon Platinum, they're not part of this, because I'm going to be doing them anyway. I have Sonic Rush, which is a Sonic game, but it's not like the other Sonic games. This one's all about going completely fast. You're trying to beat your opponent all the way to the end of the level. I never actually tried it, never really played it, so We also have Super Scribblenauts. Super Scribblenauts, you can write out any word and it'll happen. You guys probably know what Scribblenauts is. It's been all over the place lately. It's gotten pretty popular. And the biggest loser, to see who can lose the most weight. So those are the games for the DS. For the 3DS, we got the Angry Birds trilogy. I'm pretty sure none of you out there have ever heard of Angry Birds or have any idea how it works, so let's just leave it at that. We got Crosswords Plus, which gives you crosswords, gives you word searches. I actually like playing it at night time. It's pretty nice and pretty relaxing. If you guys want to see some crosswords and like word searches, you can let me know and I'll film some of those. And lastly, for the Nintendo 3DS, we got Professor Layton's Miracle Mask. The Professor Layton games, kinda like Phoenix Wright, but you gotta save people by completing puzzles. And we all know how well I am at puzzles if you look back at the Zero Escape Let's Play. Next up we have the PlayStation Portable. I have quite a few for that one. PSP, by the way. I have Darkstalkers, which I got free from PlayStation Plus membership. It's an arcade fighting game. That's all I really know about it. Final Fantasy Tactics. It's one of those top-down, you're on a grid, kind of like Disgaea, but it's Final Fantasy characters. Haven't actually played that yet either, so that might be fun to check out. I have Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. You know how GTA is. You steal some cars, you get some hookers, you shoot some people. Hot Shots Tennis. Beat that game twice, but I would play it again if you guys want me to record it this time. It's a pretty fun game, actually, Hot Shots Tennis. I have Little Big Planet PSP. I wouldn't suggest a Let's Play for Little Big Planet PSP, because I might be doing one for the Vita version. But a Let's Look At of Little Big Planet PSP is possible. I got Mega Man Maverick Hunter, which is, I believe, a remake of Mega Man X. But don't quote me on that. And I got past the tutorial stage, so now I'm in the section where you just choose the boss that you want to fight. So I wouldn't mind playing that for you guys. And another game I have that's pretty cool, Metal Slug XX. That game seems pretty cool, kind of like old school Contra style. I got Phantasy Star Portable 2 for the PSP. Everyone knows Phantasy Star. Can't wait for the new one to come out for the Vita. That game is going to be amazing. I got Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. Size, that's all that really matters when it comes to women. I got SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 3, which is like a squad over-the-shoulder shooter. I have Soul Calibur Broken Destiny, where it's basically Soul Calibur, but it's on the PSP, and the special guest character is Kratos from God of War. I also have Tekken 6, which is a martial arts fighting game. Not really good at fighters, but I'm willing to give them a try. And I have Valhalla Knights 1 and 2. I've been playing through 1. These ones probably won't be Let's Plays just because they're so long and so much grinding, but I could do either a video series for those, or just Let's Look Ats for them. And lastly, for the PSP, I have WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I used to love the wrestling games. I used to get them every single year and just play the crap out of them. I used to play along with the TV, make my champions who were the actual champions. But they stopped making it for the PSP and for the Vita and started just doing it for the console, and I've always been more of a handheld gamer myself. And then next we have the second biggest list is the PlayStation Vita list. I have Call of Duty Black Ops. I could do a mission-based Let's Play where I just go through all the main story missions, or some online play. Disgaea 3 Absence of Detention, I could do a Let's Play or Let's Look At. Most of these, when you put them in your top 5 favorites, just tell me if you want them as Let's Look Ats or Let's Plays. I got Dokuro, which is a dark puzzle game. That's all I basically know about it. Hand-drawn. Equilibrium, I actually don't know anything about it because all I did was download it. I haven't tried it all out or anything. I have Farm Frenzy, which I already did a Let's Look At of, so I don't know if you guys want more of it or not. I have Frobisher Says, which is kind of like Simon Says. You have to do what the dude on the screen says and don't mess up. I have Gravity Rush, where I've started the Let's Play, and maybe I'll be continuing it to finish it. Maybe. I got Hotline Miami. That game is surprisingly fun. It's all over the place now, Hotline Miami, because it's so cheap. I got Imagine Instruments. Not really sure what it is, but if you guys know what it is and you like it, I'll play it. And then I got Jak and Daxter 1, 2, and 3, the HD remix for the Vita. So if you want to see any of them or all of them in Let's Plays or Let's Look Ats, just let me know. I got Jetpack Joyride. I did a Let's Look At of that a while back, but if you guys want to see more Jetpack Joyride, just now's your chance. Put it in your list. Jet Set Radio was a Let's Play, but it got put on like a hiatus, so there might be another video or two of it, maybe, if you guys would like to see it. One of the new games I got was Killzone Mercenary, which is a pretty fun game. I was thinking of maybe doing some online play where you get to see, like, just how the online looks, and maybe you guys could add me to your friends list if you want to join, and maybe going through the single player, because there's only 9 missions, so. And then I also got Lego Batman 2. I beat it. I'm in the end game now, where you just go back and see where people go. I have Little Big Planet Vita. That's a really fun game. That's a fantastic game. It'd be a fun game to play with you guys. And I got some costumes, like the Isaac Clarke costume and the Journey costume. So I was thinking if I do Little Big Planet series, I will make my character always look like whichever game I'm playing. So that might be an idea. I'm sorry, I'm tired today. I haven't been sleeping well lately. It's just so much excitement about starting to do YouTube again that it's mind-blowing me. Next up we have Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus. This game is ridiculously hard. I'm only on Chapter 2. If you guys want to see it, I can show you guys all of Chapter 1. So, just let me know about that. I also have Oddworld Strange Wrath HD. That game you go around collecting creatures, and the creatures are your ammo. Sounds pretty weird. It's pretty okay to play. Paint Park Plus, Drawing Studio. You can draw to your friends, you can put stamps, you can put stickers. Plants vs. Zombies. Everyone obviously knows what that is. You plant a bunch of plants and they shoot the zombies in the face. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. That one also went on hiatus because I didn't finish Dante Story Mode. I will be finishing Dante Story Mode and maybe other story modes if you guys are interested in seeing them, or maybe some online play. Puddle is another game where I did partial Let's Play, I would say, where I just did a few of it. I would only revisit Puzzle maybe if you guys wanted to see more of it, but me, myself, I'm not too interested in going back into Puddle. And then we got some augmented reality for the PlayStation Vita, which I've never done before. Cliff diving and fireworks. So if you guys are interested to see how AR works, I could do that. Ragnarok Odyssey, I did the demo for it. I never actually did the full game. What I could do for Ragnarok Odyssey is a video where I go through all the different missions, because I have all the missions unlocked. So there's that. There's Retro City Rampage, which is like Grand Theft Auto, but it's all 8-bit, all the old school stylings. Sonic Transformed, which is the racing game that's kind of like Mario Kart 7, where you turn into boats, turn into airplanes, with all the Sega superstars, including people like Wreck-It Ralph, I believe Shinobi Guy, and that chick from that website, GoDaddy, the GoDaddy chick. Then I also have Soul Sacrifice. Soul Sacrifice, I was thinking maybe we could do some random online play, maybe some random mission play or some DLC. Night Devil also plays Soul Sacrifice, so he'll be there to help me out in it, and any of you guys that want to join in it. We also have Star Drone Extreme. Not really too sure what that one is. Stardust Delta. I'm also not too sure what that is. Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack. You play as a giant, like, space ball, and you go around trying to absorb things and get bigger until you consume the Earth. That one's pretty fun. There's Taurus Friend Network, where basically you add your friends, they help you build your city, you build plants and stuff. Treasure Montebello Blitz is basically Bejeweled, but you compete with your friends and try to get money and try to get on the leaderboards. There's Treasure Park, where you basically get treasure maps from friends and stuff. You try to follow the clues, you either get a bomb or you get a chest. Uncharted Golden Abyss is another game where I did partial Let's Play of it and I didn't really finish it. I'm kind of interested in finishing that one just to get it over with, because that was actually the first series I actually started in my channel. We got Urban Trial Freestyle, which is kind of like that game that everyone was playing on Xbox, where you're on the motorcycle, you're trying to stay even. Lots of times you die, though. I also have Wipeout 2048, which is a sci-fi racing game. Oh, I'm too hot in this hat. Which is a sci-fi racing game, and basically you're just racing. It's a racing game. I also have Zen Pinball 2. Pinball. I have Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. That's another one I would be interested in completing if people are interested in it still, because that was a pretty fun game. That's still the biggest game I ever did to this day on my channel. So thank you so much to everyone who supported that game. And lastly, I have Zombie Tycoon 2, which I've been playing a while. It isn't that bad. I wouldn't mind playing that game. Now for the Nintendo Wii, I have Animal Crossing City Folk, which is like Animal Crossing but on the log world. I have Bleach Shattered Blade, which is Bleach Me after the popular manga/anime, and it brings you all the way through, I believe, the Arrancar story arc. Drawsome, which is the tablet for the Wii that lets you draw. Basically, it lets you draw. Game Party 2, mixture of game party games, throw the darts, horseshoes, all that fun stuff. Karaoke Party, but it's Glee, so could do that. I got the Kirby collection, where it's all 6 of the old school Kirby games. That thing is sick. It's crazy. It's even got Kirby 64. I also got Kirby's Epic Yarn and Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I've been trying to get Dove to play these with me, so the Kirby games I won't really do myself, I would think. I would try to get someone to do them with me. I got Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary for the Wii, where it's all the old school Lara Croft games. I also have Nerf N-Strike for the Wii, which you use like the little shooter gun and you're trying to nerf people to death. I got New Super Mario Bros., which is the game that comes with so many of the Wiis nowadays. Super Paper Mario, never actually played it, but I love the original Paper Mario. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, dude, Super Smash Bros. Sick. Everyone knows Super Smash Bros. I also got Wii Fit Plus and Wii Sports, the game that originally comes with the Wii. For the Wii U, I have Bit Trip Runner 2, almost actually have it beaten, and Epic Mickey 2. I have The Cave, which is a puzzle game. I also have it for the PC, so if I was to do The Cave, I probably would do it for the PC. And Wii Fit U. So that's all I have for that. And PlayStation 3, I have Final Fantasy VII. No, not PlayStation 3. PlayStation, I have Final Fantasy VII, the original Rayman, and Wild Arms. Wild Arms, I don't know too much about. Rayman was the first game I ever played growing up, and I loved that game. And Final Fantasy VII, I wouldn't mind going through all the Final Fantasies, but I don't think I necessarily need to do them in order, because they don't really continue from each other. I have no games for PlayStation 2 yet. PlayStation 3, I have Back to the Future Episode 1, Blue Toad Murder Files Episode 1, DC Universe Online, Farm Frenzy 1 and 2, Farm Frenzy Pizza Party, Fat Princess, Free Realms, Pixel Junk Monsters, and the PlayStation 3 version of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, along with Saints Row 3. Now for the PC, our final section is when I have the most games for, 127 games. Let's just try to go through them as quickly as possible. Remember, just leave your top 5 favorites in the comment below, and those will be the ones that I will try the hardest to do first. So, for PC, I have Alien Swarm, Alliance of Valiant Arms, APB Reloaded, Arma 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood 3. 3 I actually got from Comic-Con. They were giving them away free, so shout out to that. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. I got gifted to me during the Steam sale. I have Beat Hazard. I have Bioshock Infinite, which was gifted to me during the Steam sale. Blacklight Retribution, Blur, Borderlands 1 and 2, Brink, Bulletstorm, Bullet Run, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Ghosts, got that during the Steam sale from me and Xerxes, Chantalize, City of Heroes, Command & Conquer 4, Company of Heroes Opposing Fronts, Company of Heroes Tales of Valor, Cry of Fear, Crisis 2, Darksiders 2, gifted to me during the Steam sale, Dark Spore, DC Universe, Dead Island, Dead Rising 2, Dead Space, Devil May Cry 4, DLC Quest, Don't Starve, which I already did, but I wouldn't mind doing more Don't Starve since they've changed so much of it. Dota 2, Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, gifted to me during the Steam sale. Dragon Age 2, Duke Nukem Forever, Dungeon Defenders, Dungeons & Dragons Daggerdale, Dungeon Siege 1-3, Elder Scrolls 4, and Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Divinity Supremacy, Evoland, Fear 3, Fable 3, Fallen Earth, Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, Forsaken World, Front Mission Evolved, Global Agenda, God Mode, Grand Theft Auto 4, Guild Wars 2, which I've already done gameplay with Xerxes and Sam, and we're planning to do more of it. I believe the 21st is when the new expansion comes out, so look forward to some Guild Wars 2 in your subscription boxes. I also have Homefront, Hunted the Demon's Forge. That game is the game I tried with Night Devil. If you'd like to see more of it, I could do it on the PC. I got Kane and Lynch 2, the infamous Kane and Lynch 2, Lead and Gold, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, Lost Planet 2, Magic the Gathering 2014, Magicka, Marvel Heroes, Mass Effect during the Steam sale, and Mass Effect 2 was gifted to me also during the Steam sale, so there's 2 Mass Effects right there. Medal of Honor, also gifted to me. Naval Warfare, NBA 2K11, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Payday, Portal 1 and 2, Prototype, Realm of the Mad God, Red Faction 1 and 2, along with Guerrilla and Armageddon, Resident Evil 5, Rift, Rusty Hearts, Saints Row 2, Sanctum, the original Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic Generations, Spiral Knights, Super Monday Night Combat, Street Fighter 4, Syndicate, which I got at the exhibition, which is the Toronto CNE, in case anyone didn't know. Team Fortress 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Terraria, Test Drive Unlimited, The Binding of Isaac, The Cave, The Cursed Crusade, The First Templar, The Last Remnant, which I think is a pretty fun game, Lord of the Rings War in the North, another fun game I wouldn't mind playing, Settlers 7, Sims 3, Titan Quest Immortal Throne, Toki Tori, Tomb Raider, and that's the new Tomb Raider, the one that just came out, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, Splinter Cell Conviction, and Splinter Cell Double Agent. And now we're in the final stretch of Torchlight 2, Two Worlds 2, Vampire the Masquerade, Warhammer Space Marine, Warhammer Dawn of War 2, War Inc. Battlezone, World of Warcraft, and Worms Reloaded. So if you like any of those games at all from that list, please remember to leave it in a comment below, your top 5 favorites. I will get on them straight away for you, and don't worry about Vita gameplay. Vita gameplay is coming back. Just let me know what games you would like to see. So many big plans going on for the channel, so thank you so much to everybody, and I hope you have a good day. And some people were asking me in my last channel blog, did I get my ears pierced? Yes, I did. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.